buddy. um, Welcome to the stream, I guess. Right now it's just me in here, so we'll see if anybody else joins. I'm having a pretty lousy day. Depression's acting up and all that. Yeah, just stuff happening. Dealing with things. Parents are losing their house, that's cool. I'm gonna start streaming every day again. There's not much more I can do. I don't make enough to help them. Whatever. Anyway, can just do my best, I guess. Yeah. Here we are. Gotta either help them save up money. Excuse me, sir. I'll wait till you're done, I guess. You all good? Nope, gonna go for another. Okay. I wish I had a dog cam so you guys could see what he's doing. He's being a freak right now. He's being a weirdo. He's rolling around on his back. You're gonna make yourself cough if you don't stop. You're an old man. Anyway. It's one of the other reasons for depression today. Realizing my dog is old. If only they could live as long as we do. Go lay down, babies. Come on, go lay down. Be good puppies. I have a donut for lunch. Because that's how we roll when we're depressed. We have donuts. Okay, anyway. So I have a donut. Depression donut. Anyway. I'm the only one here. I'm laughing at my own jokes. And I'm all alone. This is pathetic. Anyway. Just gonna mess around, chill, play some games. Fizky, leave her alone. Mess around, play some games, relax. Try and be happy. Try to acquire some new followers, maybe. I'm trying to get to affiliate. That still won't make me enough money to help my parents in the house, but feel a little better about myself. Would you please? I told you to leave her alone. Go lay down. Sorry. Had to put on mommy voice. They don't take me seriously when I use my regular voice. Anyway. Let's get this show on the road. First of all, I need to make myself smaller so I'm not taking up the whole freaking screen. There she is, down in the corner where she belongs. Okay. Everyone puts baby in the corner. I don't know what game we're gonna play. I just want to chill. Let's check in on my Manor Lords stuff. See if my people are starving. I don't remember. I think I was doing relatively alright. I'm sorry about that smacking noise. That happens sometimes. Also, my internet's being poop again today, so we got that going for us, I guess. It's ducking in and out. We'll see how things go. My stream is currently frozen on my phone. See what that does. Okay. Um, I'm just gonna open a game and we're gonna go from there. I'm the only one here, so nobody to vote with. It's all me. Me and no one else. This is my town. My town, and there's only room for one of us. Sugar honey iced tea. Sorry, I forgot to. There you go. Thanks, Greg. This one. I almost clicked on the wrong one. Okay. Let's check out our little people. And all my stuff. If it's allowed anyway. Excuse me. It doesn't usually take this long to load, so... Right, I forgot to turn the music off. Here we go. Okay. Why is everything taking so long to load today? Alright. We've got 4 months of fuel and 5 months of food. That's not bad. But we've got absolutely nothing to do anything else with. Okay. Oh, my mercenaries, I forgot about them. I have a butt ton of money. I'll show you why. Because I've got all these others producing and trading. Anyway. Oh no, the storage is full! This happens to me constantly, I hate this. How are we doing? I don't have anybody here. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. It's because we're building houses, that's why. Don't have enough stuff to do yet. We're just in here to check on people. I'm probably not gonna play. This is a game I play on my own time when I want to relax. My farm. I've got all this room to do farms, and this whole place is green for farming. That's why I claimed it, you see. Anyway, this one's got stuff. It doesn't really give me a whole lot. I just claimed it because kinda good. Anyway, everybody seems to be doing pretty well here. Nobody needs nothing. All the houses are built. This is my first one, so it's the one doing the best. This is the only part on the map that's really green, so this is where the farms are. There's a little green patch here, so that's one there. I think the only other green area is like right here. I can't remember. But there is green. There is green. Yeah. is my starter place. There's my manor. There's all my fucking sheep. Why are there so many sheep? Why are they all running? Then I have this extra pasture over here. For all the extra sheep from there. This one can move over near the trade post. Yeah. Got pigs and chickens and shit. Got my church all upgraded. For some reason, my people are stuck here, and no matter what I do, they just don't leave. So that's where they are. It's a bug apparently. It's been here forever. Who does? Oh yeah, cause of you guys. Where do I want to put the market? Pop it here. I don't know if we have the stuff for that. Remember the market stuff that we need. No. I think I have a well. Well, yes, I do. I'm gonna put the marketplace. I'm gonna put the church there. I already signed up. So I'll put the market here, I guess? I don't know. Still choosing, deciding. I like my stuff to be aesthetically pleasing, you know. Yeah, you can have a marketplace.
Pass me the hammer, will you?
I take care of their wants, right? Harvest season, woo! Okay. Yeah, pantries are always full around here. I give up. Okay. I get food too much. I mean, look at this shit. Yeah. Okay, seems like everybody around here is okay. Oh, I never picked the stuff for the backs of these other houses. What do I want here? I think some fruit trees would be nice. Let's see. This one. Some goats or pigs, I think. Some chicken here. And then we'll do some kind of vegetable. There we go. Okay. Should really level up more of my breakage pots. Everything seems to be doing well. I know it's a little weird and convoluted and whatever, but you know, it was my first time playing. Jeez. I didn't have a vision. Yeah, this is my progress so far. I own all the bottom 4, and then he owns the top 3. I don't really mess with him, he don't mess with me. Shh. Sorry, they were barking at the cats, playing. Tell the kitties they're being too loud out there. Save the game. I'll save the game. And then we're gonna do something else. I don't know what. I haven't decided. Do have another game kind of like. Shall we check on Farthest Frontier? I like city builders. They relax me when I'm depressed. I need to eat my donut. Let's check on my progress. I got much farther in this game. I'm doing well in this game. Usually I don't speak with my mouth full. Sorry. I also made the because again, it was my first time playing, so I made the mistake of having a large map. So yeah, you'll be able to tell. Oh god, we're very laggy right now. Oh, we've recovered. I have a rat catcher like right here. I don't know. I don't know why there's only one person there. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm doing good, as you can see. I don't know, they've been playing red for one reason or another. I've got quite a city here though. Always losing crops. Gosh darn. Got my little timber yard here. Horsey pasture. Farm. All the townspeople. And then the city center. And then I've got all these mines out here because I chose the big map, not knowing what it meant. Okay. Yeah. Can upgrade that. I'll do that in a minute. Got my bridge and stuff. My roads are a little convoluted because I was trying to get up all this stuff. Used to be a big old bandit camp here, but I destroyed him. That's still not built. More gold, see? That's why I have so much, because I've got 1, 2, sorry, click that, 3. Yeah, I've got 3 gold mines going on there. I thought there was a 4th one somewhere, but I guess not. And I have a lot of iron mines and everything. I've been doing work whenever I'm bored and depressed. There's still a lot of map I haven't explored yet, obviously. I've been so focused on doing this stuff. Maybe I could set up another fishing place here. I was trying to bring the road down, but they just won't finish the thing, so I gave up. Even though it's a high priority and all that, they just won't do it. Had to flatten that out to put my other mine. But yeah, progress. You're not doing too bad. I was gonna set up another thing somewhere out here, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, there's another gold spot here. Coal. Sorry, there was something else over here that I wanted though. I don't remember. Anyway, there were a lot of bandit camps around here, but pretty much gotten rid of all of them. Mustang probably. Yeah, been a busy little bee. Another year. Another year survived. We've done it, my little people. My tiny people. What's a deer? It scared me because it's in the horse pasture. Anyway, got all my horsies. Got 12 horses. 12 out of 12. How many horses do we have in here? None. Because I didn't move any over. Whoops. I'll do that later. I keep doing that. I don't mean to do that. Orchard. I've been decorating. Things are going all right. Wish I could choose which one of these is up there. Kind of ruins my stuff, but whatever. Yeah. My graveyard. Lost 16 people the whole time I've been playing. Which ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. Ta-da! My work. Okay. That's all I got for you now. Community taxes collected. Yeah, that's all I got for now. Show you on those two things. I'm gonna save my game and then we'll do something else. I don't know. I don't know what to do. As I said, I'm depressed. I'm trying to be good and stream, but it's hard. I don't feel motivated. Especially when I'm talking to myself, because there's no one else here. Such is the way of things. See, what should we play? I gotta check on a couple of Steam downloads. See how those are going. This one is annoying. Patch notes, see? Oh, sorry. Wait. Oh. Sorry, I'm reading update notes on my girly games. My horsey game has an update. Oh, tomorrow the 1.0 update is launching. I haven't been paying attention. Oh my. Oh, you can't see any of this. Sorry. Oh well. My desktop is my business, not yours. Okay. March 50. Leaving early access. He's a horse pack again. I'll have to play and save up my coins. Okay. So I want this to be next. Ooh, horsey stuff. Okay. Such a good. Oh god. Anyway, I was gonna look at the other games we could play. Wish I could play Final Fantasy 14, but I ain't got the money to pay for the sub. Haven't played Where Winds Meet in a bit, but I made it through what there is of the main story already, so I'm kind of bored. Want to play? don't know. I don't know. Haven't checked on Hogwarts Legacy in a while. Couldn't get on there for a bit. Check things out. Maybe. I don't think I have a desktop shortcut for that yet. Okay, there we go. I upgraded my PC a little while ago, and a bunch of things got reset because now I have Windows 11 instead of Windows 10. So, yeah. I also have a new. I had to upgrade a bunch of stuff because my old GPU was starting to crap out on me. So I was just gonna upgrade that, but then I realized that I can't just upgrade that because newer GPUs were not compatible with the particular CPU I had. So I had to upgrade my GPU and my CPU. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna need more RAM, and so just it turned into a whole thing. And luckily, my father, he's a contractor and he does a lot of work with people around, city and whatnot. And one of his clients' sons had a bunch of spare parts for his PC that he didn't use, and so I got a whole box of them. And that's how my PC got upgraded. Oh, hello, John. Welcome. I've just been talking to myself for the last, I don't know how long. Well, now it says I have 4 viewers. But I don't think this thing's working. It said 1 the whole time until you popped up. Are you viewbotting me? A whole 4 of you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been talking to myself mostly. But I've been checking in on a couple of my games I haven't played in a while. I was just about to hop into Hogwarts Legacy once it finishes updating, because I haven't played in a bit. Yeah, I didn't decide what I was going to do after that. I am depressed. I'll wait for you to get back, though, to continue my story on why I'm depressed. Since you're the only person that talks to me. Okay, good. Someday this game will update. I'm updating 2 games. So, and my internet's already being pooped, so we'll see how this goes. Two games on 2 different platforms at the same time. Whee! And there goes the net again, dropping like a Excuse me. I have to get up. She's gonna do freaky things. Sorry. I was making sure that my router wasn't having issues again. It's an old router, so yeah, sometimes my internet service provider is supposed to be sending me a new router, but they haven't done that yet, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, this is exciting. We're having a great time. Okay. Alright. Time to play. Don't ask why I do voices. Most of you have been here before, I hope. And you should know that this is just how we roll. Alright, I'm gonna start this game up. Hogwarts Legacy finished updating. So it's the one that I'm gonna play. Cause it won the race. Yeah. TSA. I wonder where he's going. I wish I could travel. But I have other worries. Like getting enough money to save my parents' house. Keep having brain farts, I'm sorry. The game is not opening. And I wonder why that is. It says it's running. But I don't see it anywhere. Oh, internet's poop. I'm poop. There we go. Oh, the lag. Okay. I do use some mods. I don't remember which ones. It's been forever. By the time a bunch of nice mods were released and I downloaded them, I had already pretty much gotten through the main story. Oh, preparing shaders. That's why I'm lagging. The joy of preparing shaders. Oh, there went all my viewers. Bye, viewers. Have a nice day. Thanks for joining us. Remember what my password was. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, I'm doing like 3 different things at once. Also trying not to move much since she's all laggy. Gotta update my coffee page while I'm waiting for these shaders.
Menu reader. Off.
Shut up.
Press spacebar to toggle.
If it's off, then don't talk. Jesus. Oh, right. Sorry. My bad. I am not a good streamer. Okay, here we go. Claiming all these rewards now. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay. See, I haven't been in this game so long that it doesn't even remember. It doesn't even remember I exist. Does this mean my save game is missing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're crashing. Say goodbye. Of course. Compiled shaders and then we crash. Oh my god. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Round 2, fight! Sorry. Sorry. I get focused and then I just go quiet and it's a problem. That's why I'm a bad streamer. Right, since my mod is currently going through the TSA, I will post this myself. should have a pinned message now on Twitch. Okay. I'm not sure how to put. Not sure how to do that on.
Menu reader. Off.
Shut up.
Press spacebar to toggle.
Sorry. I always freak out. Okay, I need to go back through all this again. We'll see if we crash again. I'm not showing the screen until I know. Nope, we crashed again. Okay, I give up. I don't know what's wrong with this game. I'll have to work on that later. Usually I can figure out why things are crashing, but I don't want to do that while on stream, so we're just gonna move on, play something else. Okay. I think my other game finished updating. So we'll just do that. See this one. Beware, it's a girly game. Got horses and stuff. Sorry. Subscribers only. 10 minutes. Okay. Today. Don't need slow mode because it's just me. Okay, sorry, I'm setting stuff up. I'm figuring things out. I'm learning. Okay. He's learning. Let's see. Sorry. Is she frozen again? Oh my god. She always does this to me. We're struggling, but don't worry, we'll get there. It'll be okay. Can I pin it? There we go. Right. Now it's pinned on both chats, so should be good to go now. Right. Sorry. I have, I was telling my depression story. And one of the reasons I'm depressed has to do with the new goal. Okay. Got my horsey game open. We're gonna be playing girl games. We're gonna do things. Wednesday. Okay, so we won't have much time to play. Alright. Well, I'll probably only stream for another couple hours anyway. So. Ah. What is this stuff? I don't know. Sorry, I just clicked on something on accident in OBS and... I'm distracted learning things. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna play now. Gonna give you guys something to look at besides me freaking out. Okay. I'm so tired. And she's so laggy. I am a streamer. A very poor one. But I am a streamer. Part-time. The rest of the time I struggle. Part-time streamer, part-time struggler. Horsey. Oh yeah. So there's a new horse pack. Well, they said there was a new horse pack. But I guess not. Or it hasn't released yet. Okay. They said there was a Frisian, but I guess that's not until the update later. Misty, Doe, what do you want? How do I take out my phone? Haha, I remembered. Sure. Wow, why am I such a jerk? Okay. I won't stomp on love. Races. Raspberries, okay. Since I'm in town, I'll do that one, I guess. I didn't press it that many times, so why is it? Oops. Jeez. The controls seem a little wonky today. Yeah, sure. Everything's wonky. Ride, horsey, ride. I did see the one in here. I forgot I could steer with my mouse. Why is everything so stuttery? My god! Ah! Okay. Okay. This game is just having all sorts of problems. My internet's dying. The world is ending. We're possessed. We need an exorcist. Help! Help! Send help! Such is the way of things. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I can't really play this game with my internet acting up. Oh my god. My internet is so dead right now. What? Now it's going back up. I can't with my net. I'm trying to build a community and raise money to help my family, and my net is being atrocious. This is some bullshit. Oh, that was my turn. Oh god. Berries. Sorry, berries are one of my other tasks. Why are you sprinting when I didn't hold the button down? Jesus Christ. I swear, sometimes this game... It's probably not the game, it's probably my connection. That's not a raspberry, that's a blackberry. I need raspberries. Do that later. I might have to end the stream early just because my net's not behaving. Nobody wants to watch this train wreck. Nobody is watching this train wreck. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. These are blackberries, aren't they? Yes. There's a race here. One of the weekly ones, so I'm gonna do that. The leaderboard's not even loading. Start race, I guess. We're gonna do real well with the net being the way it is. Racing. Girly stuff, horsies. Okay. Think about re-downloading Dark Souls and doing a playthrough of that. And people can watch how I react to pain and suffering. A minute and 18. I don't know how people get anything less than this. Oh, looks like... Well, I was just doing the race to get my stuff, so... Back up the mountain we go. I went the wrong way. That's okay. Just running along. Zoom zoom. There's the lighthouse. That is a good idea. I should do that too. Horse, please. I want to do that before I forget. Screenshot. Should probably do my inventory too. I'll have to get my other horse once I'm in the barn. Okay. Oops, always missing my turns. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright, I can't with this. I need to teleport back to the barn. G, I think. Oh, something. Travel. We're going back to the barn. So I can screenshot my other horse. Oh, my stuff ready for the update. These are my pretty horses. Okay. Screenshot the horses. Okay. Here's my horses screenshotted. I wish we could, like, actually brush our horses, but whatever. Right, that takes care of you guys. Okay, so that's that. Internet is being poop as usual. So I think I'll call it a day for streaming. I wanted to do my 2 hours, but life is against me. Life is against me always. In every way possible, life thwarts me. It wants me to suffer! Okay. Anywho, depression, stuff like that, you know, good stuff. Everyone's struggling. I got depression yawns. Anyway. So. Yeah. Parents are behind on property taxes. We got loans to pay off. This house belonged to my grandparents, and now we might lose it. And it's just one thing after another. Life always trying to beat you down. All you can do is try your best and survive. Struggle, claw your way through life. Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, now the internet goes back into green. Of course it does. When I'm about ready to give up and quit an industry, then it starts behaving. Of course. Oh God. Anyway, I think I'll do that. I think I'll read down Dark Souls and Dark Souls 3. And then someday we'll do a playthrough. You can watch me struggle and die many, many times. Because I suck at those games. At least I'm pretty sure I do. It's been a long time since I played Dark Souls, so we'll see. Yeah. Oh, welcome back. You have returned right in time for me to. I was about to call it quits, but then the internet started behaving again. So now I don't know if I'm gonna call it quits. I'm just having a bad day. I'm having a very bad day. Anyway. Oh, I don't know if I'm actually gonna end the stream. I was just saying, I was about to because the internet was being naughty. But then the internet stopped being naughty. Right when you came, right when I was gonna end, the internet started behaving again. So now I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna leave. I might stay and do my 2 hours. I don't know. So I was just chatting, trying to decide what I want to do. Talking about how depressed I am. Things like that. Talking about my new goal, my new Ko-fi goal. I don't know if you saw this message I pinned. We have trouble on the front lines. Okay. Oh, how nice. How did that go? They scan you? They pat you down? They ask you what your sex toys were for? Anyway. But, yeah, we're struggling over here. Behind on property taxes, because our governor is a fucking tampon. Pardon my language. No pat downs. Aw, where's the fun in that? For other people, not for me. I swear to God, if I ever got pat down, I'd freak out. Because you know me, I don't like people touching me. Luckily, I've never had a pat down. Or else we'd be in trouble. Because I don't like people putting their hands on me. I'm already upset. Why is it every time you pop back up, I have 4 viewers instead of 1? Are you view-botting me, John? Oh, so you have been pat down. Just not this time. Oh. I see. A very suspicious looking individual, you know. Yeah, I can't. Ugh, people putting their hands on me. Okay. People putting their hands on me. If anyone wants to know how bad that is, well, I don't even hug my parents, so there you go. Not because I don't care about them, but because I don't like being touched. At the same time, I'm I'm still a woman and I have needs. But those needs have not been met in a long time. I'm very back and forth on things, I guess. Don't like being touched, don't hug my family. But at the same time, I'm not a virgin. So I've done the dance with no pants. The horizontal mambo. takes two to tango. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Well, yeah, I'm being an honest streamer. Apparently, the viewbotting situation is really bad. Lately, with everybody viewbotting. So people like me that do it the honest way, we kind of get buried beneath all that. But still, I want to do it the right way. So we shall do it the right way. Even though, I'm desperate right now. And I don't want to lose. I don't want the family to lose the house, because my grandparents built the house, Been in our family for a while. But now, the property taxes in this state are freaking ridiculous. Freaking tampon bitch. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. The fact that I keep calling her tampon should be a hint anyway. Well, yeah, Charlie had a video about the view botting, I think. Maybe we'll watch that. Maybe we'll... yes, he does. I knew he did. Hold on. I'm gonna get it open. Gonna get it open, move it on the other screen, get all ready. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna watch that. Hold on, I gotta make myself small again. Then I'll probably have to move myself. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. How bad is what? The property thing? I forgot what the exact amount of the property tax is. But it was... I ain't got cobwebs. I just saw that one. You butthole. I ain't got cobwebs. I ain't got vagina webs. You take that back. I can't believe that you would say this to me. Now I'm totally distracted. You boob. Okay. Talking about cobwebs in my vagina. Oh, how could you? Am I allowed to say that on here? I don't know. It's too late now. Thank God, cobwebs. I'm offended. Okay. I'm dying. Anyway, as I was saying, don't know how bad the property taxes are on this place. I think they're upwards of 3K right now. I'm not sure. It's ridiculous. She just passed a bunch of stuff this last year and whatnot. It's dumb. Anyway, Psh. That doesn't mean there's cobwebs in there. Oh, I can't with you. Anyway, so property taxes are several thousand at this point. Something like that. I might be rounding. I don't know. I can't. I just know it's a bit, and then there was a loan that my father took out a couple years ago when we had to do a bunch of remodeling and upgrading things like the water tank and stuff. But since he's not been working as much, my father's in his 60s, he's gonna be 65, so he doesn't work as much. He shouldn't be working in construction at his age, to be honest, but in this day and age, you don't have a choice but to keep working until you die. But so he hasn't been working as much. He's currently in a legal situation with a client who refused to pay him. So, anyway, so there's property taxes, there's a loan that needs to be paid off, and I'm pretty sure the deadline for the loan is this year, and it's like 72K or something like that. It's rough. It's rough. But yeah, so my focus right now is I'm probably going to start streaming every single day and do my best to build an audience and hopefully be able to help them out a little bit, because that's what you do when your family has issues. You help. But I don't make enough with my odd jobs and whatnot to do anything, so all I can do is up the ante and try my best and help, and no one would buy my feet pics. I mean, I have cute, dainty little feet, but with my luck, no one will buy them. Plus, that's weird. I'm desperate, but I'm not quite that desperate yet. You can sell your feet pics if you want to help me. I mean, if you think they'll sell, go for it. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna start, gonna start streaming every day if I can. There are days that I won't be able to just cause life. But I'm gonna start streaming every day. At some point, probably late afternoon, early evening-ish. We'll see how it goes. Or we might just do late night streams. I've heard that doing late night streams is good for building an audience. We'll see. Sorry, I'm getting... Sorry, water. You know me, I'm quiet, so I don't talk most of the time. So when I stream, I end up having a scratchy throat because I'm not used to talking so much. We'll see. I'll test out a few things. We'll see how it goes. My sleep schedule has been poo, so that's why I said late night. Or early morning, I guess you should say. It's been awful lately. I haven't been falling asleep until like freaking 4 or 5 a.m. It's been awful. But yeah, so we're gonna watch this Charlie video about view botting, since we were just talking about that.
The vast majority of numbers you see on the internet aren't real. The accounts that you interact with, the posts that you see, oftentimes aren't even made by a human being on the other side of the keyboard.
Yes, it's
the
always easier in
cyberspace
your own
is
bed to
dominated
sleep.
by bots. And unless you've just woken up from a coma, this isn't news to you. Everybody knows that now. It's an accepted part of cruising the World Wide Web, that the shit you see is artificially inflated. And it's become a huge yapping point, a massive topic, specifically dead internet theory, and diving even deeper into the minutia of bots. Cannonballing into the deep end of the pool, you will find viewbots, a topic that often gets very aggressive and accusatory because it is so prevalent across streams, in particular on Twitch,
I'm
on
distracted
YouTube,
by
on
his
Kick.
hat.
Streamers of all shapes and sizes are often using viewbots to boost their numbers. It's not some big
I'm always so
conspiracy,
jealous
it's
of
not
Charlie's
deep state
statues,
propaganda or anything like
whatnot.
that. It is a provable, real thing that platforms just don't seem to be taking any real action on at all. I could right now go live on Twitch, openly stating I'm viewbotting it out the wazoo to fucking 20k viewers, and maybe the worst that would happen is I get like a 24-hour suspension from Twitch. They don't care. They made that push like a year ago about getting bots off the platform, but that lasted for what, 2 fucking days? And then they took like a catastrophic hit to their overall viewer metrics, and I guess they pumped the brakes because at the end of the day, and this is something people say a lot, and it is true, those huge numbers are good for Twitch as well to advertisers, even if the numbers are fake, even if they know it's botted, phony baloney, fraudulent viewer metrics. It doesn't matter. It makes them more appealing to brands. So it seems like they are very hands-off when it comes to doling out big
True.
punishment for view bots. It's not exactly a well-kept secret. It's pretty out there in the open that tons of streamers view bot. Now, the reason why I'm yapping about it again is because just yesterday, or maybe it was even earlier today, I don't know, time moves in a
Well,
weird
I'm
fucking
close.
fashion
I
once you
need
hit your
25
30s. Everything
followers,
blends
and I have
together, your bones
17,
fucking
so
creak
we'll
anytime
see.
you walk up or down stairs. Anyway, let's stop bitching and whining about that. I know you're not
I
here to
asked
listen
my
to me play
friends
sad
and
songs,
stuff
the world's smallest violin about my
on
deteriorating
Facebook
cartilage.
and
The
Instagram.
CEO of Night Media, Reed, came forward with
But
a
I guess
post
only
out
a
of
few of
nowhere
them were interested.
saying that it's time to start viewbotting. That's the title of the post, which is a eye-catching title, no doubt. Very
Yikes.
seldom will you hear someone in that kind of position just say the quiet part out loud here about success in the streaming space.
Ridiculous.
And make no mistake, Night Media is fucking huge. They are one of the top dogs in the YouTuber
If you have
streamer
any friends that
agency
would be
space. They
interested
are
in following,
huge in the industry.
you
They
can ask
represented
them.
Mr. Beast for a while.
I don't
know if they
expect
still
people
do,
to watch
but
every
they
stream,
have
but it would
represented
be nice to
and
have
still actively
the
represent
followers.
massive creators.
I'd
Though
have
it's
more of a
certainly
chance
interesting
of
to see him with a
being
post
shown
like
out
this
there
that makes
if I
it
have
seem
more
like he's out there
followers.
saying everyone's got a view bot. We got to open Pandora's box. If you're not pooping, you're farting. If you're not using view bots, you're at a disadvantage. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Time to get view bots on the horn.
I won't.
But
Never.
reading the post, it's a little bit different, though ultimately
I'm
his
doing
tone
this
around
the
viewbots does
honest
seem to
way.
be somewhat positive. What does it take to cut through all the noise on the internet? If everyone else is botting, why shouldn't you? We used to live in a world
'Cause I'm
where
honest.
if you made great content, algorithms
I'm
would
blocking
find an
the
audience
words.
for your videos. Now, creators have to clip farm, pay clippers, and sometimes even viewbot to have a better chance of capturing more attention and breaking through the noise. This is especially true on platforms like Twitch, where viewbotting can surface you on the front page of popular streaming categories. Off rip, this is some turbo doomer shit because it kind of positions it as like your only option if you're just getting started. Oh, there
It's
used to be a
not.
time where if you made great content, you could get found, but those times are way behind us in the shitter now. It's gone. That's a era long forgotten, like the saber-toothed tiger. Now, if you want to cut through the noise, you gotta clip farm, pay clippers, or Lord help us, even viewbot. You gotta get down and dirty in the pig pen. It's the only way. When that's not
I don't even
true.
stream that much,
You
and
can
I still
still
have almost
make
hit
great
my
content and get found.
affiliate
It does
goal, so
happen.
you
I
can
think
do
the
it
best
honestly.
example of that is Queso. I would be shocked to learn Queso viewbotted at any point in his life. I don't even think the guy could find a viewbot website or provider. I genuinely don't think he would even know where to begin with something like that.
Charlie.
And he is blown up solely because he makes good content. He cut through the noise. And this is something I've always said, luck is a huge part of it. It is. It just is. But what he is right about is that in the current day and age, there is an alternative that doesn't rely as much on RNG, and that is pay to win. You can stand a better chance of standing out in the oversaturation of content creation by paying for viewbots to float your streams to the top of categories, or pay for viewbots on other socials where you're spamming clips from your streams so you can
No.
boost up numbers on, you know, a wacky moment or something and have it like
That's another thing
explode
you can do
elsewhere
for me,
because you
John.
inflated the numbers through viewbots, so then
You can
people
start
could
clipping
find your
funny
stream
parts of
and
my
maybe
stream for
organically
me.
grow it that way, but you still viewbot it in order to boost a
Clip
clip
my
that led
streams.
people to the stream.
Share them
Like
with the
there are
world.
paths that don't rely as much on luck, because if you just have money to start and just start buying views, it does help put you in front of more eyes. It's something that's very common,
but then I feel
especially on
dirty.
Twitter. But at the end of the day, I just don't like this mentality that Reed kind of encapsulates here of, well, everyone else is cheating, so I should too. And he's trying to make like a strong argument that everyone else is doing it. Content alone, it could be the most slapping, banging
Yeah,
content
well,
ever.
there should
It's
be
not
like
good
a
enough.
little
It's all
button
about
on
the
the-
distribution
on the
method now, which
stream
is dominated
screen
through
that says
bots
clip.
and shit like that. So really, you got to think about this
I don't know, I've never
strategy
used it.
of using bots. I just don't like how he's positioning bots as a strategy instead of calling it what it really is, which is cheating.
Cheating.
Like, yes, you can
Dirty
gamify the
cheaters.
distribution and shit through bots. Everyone fucking knows that. But I just don't think it's something that should be outwardly encouraged. And it's really weird that the CEO of Night Media, one of the biggest agencies in the space, especially for streamers, is having this kind of viewpoint. Like, his title isn't exactly indicative of his thoughts, because he does say, like, this is a problem, this is an exploit, but he speaks about it like, this exploit exists, so you have to use this now. It's like, you really should, like, almost that
I
it's a necessity.
refuse.
And I just don't like that perspective nor that mentality. I just think there's a reason why this topic on viewbots is always so passionate from so many people, because viewbots fucking suck. Nobody likes that. It is just a completely dog shit
I don't know.
norm
Just
right
if I
now.
say something funny.
And I don't think it needs to be even more
Or
normalized.
obscene.
But it's not so
Or out of left
requirement or
field.
anything like that.
You
Reed
know
then
me.
goes on to make a mention of advertisers and viewbots.
Shall I go
Do
on my
advertisers
koala
have any
rant
way of
and
tracking
then you can
botted
clip that?
engagement, and why isn't Twitch cracking down on this at all? Those are two really good questions. The answer
How koalas
to
aren't
do
cute.
advertisers have a way of tracking botted engagement is a big nobody fucking knows. My gut tells me there's no way advertisers would have any clue, because how would they?
You
How
tell
would they
'em,
distinguish
Charlie.
between authentic and real viewers through just a number plastered on a stream? It'd be entirely on Twitch to take care of the bots and get that number to be where it's like the authentic viewers and not just like, you know, fraudulent ones. I don't see how they could ever possibly know
I
what's
only
real
have
and what's
authentic
fake
viewers.
based on just the publicly available information, and I doubt Twitch is behind the scenes saying,
My
okay,
dear,
so your
loyal
advertisement was played in front of
viewers
1
that always
million
pop up.
concurrent viewers over the course of this campaign. Of that, about 15K were real human beings. We really appreciate your
It's always
business.
the same
Like, I
people.
highly doubt that fucking happens, right? Like, it doesn't happen on a streamer basis
You
with
and
sponsors
Cool
either.
Boys
It's like if a streamer is botting his
and
stream up to like
Madge
5K, but
and
really he only has like 1,000 real viewers there, and he works with a
Baby.
brand, and he sells to this
I
brand
think
at the
those are my usual
5K
viewers.
concurrent viewers. He's making a lot of extra
I
money
keep track
versus
of
if he
people.
sold at his real 1K. And now the brand gets put in front of what they believe is 5,000 people, but is actually 4,000 bots
My bad.
with only 1,000 real people there. So maybe the campaign only sees them make like 3 fucking sales. Like, man,
Traveling
Harry
does
Poutine
that to
Gotcha
you.
Game only got 3 clicks through this guy's stream, even though he has 5K concurrent viewers. What's going on here? And then you can maybe speculate and surmise that, okay, he's botting. But then you'd also never really know for sure, because you could also say, like, okay, maybe his community's just not interested in this gotcha game. These brands, I
True.
don't think have any idea, is the point I'm making. I don't see how they would. It's entirely on Twitch to combat the bots, and I don't think there's a way or a tool that these brands have access to that normal
Not
people
really.
don't, that lets them see real versus fake viewers. And then to Reed's second question about why does Twitch not crack down on it, I think everyone knows, because Twitch also benefits from these hugely inflated numbers. They see a lot of upside to these massive numbers being housed on Twitch. I think that's pretty clear. Probably don't need to dive any deeper on that.
True.
And it is something that he starts to tackle in his next section here about platforms needing to take action. He goes on to talk about, you know, how prevalent the botting problem is, as well as the reluctance from platforms to
I have
act
one
on it,
mod,
believing
and
that
it is you,
the more
John.
views there are,
the
the better
chosen
things
one.
look for advertisers, which many people agree with. And again, that probably is the simple truth of it. If these numbers are huge, the platforms are probably very happy, because then it's more appealing to advertisers. It could end up with more money
Alright,
to
no
the platform
worries.
itself.
I
think it
understand.
really is that simple.
Do what
Now,
you
it's this
gotta
section
do.
that ties directly into the eye-catching title that he used here for this piece. If everyone else is doing it, should you? I would never explicitly say you should bot your views on Twitch, other than in the title of this article. But the reality is, if you're not view botting and everyone else is, you're at a disadvantage. When you're competing in a category where you're buried if you don't have 500 plus viewers, maybe shifting your strategy to paying clippers and buying bots helps a streamer break through. I wanted to see what it would cost to bot a
flattery.
stream, and for $180 a week on ViewBotter, I can get 1,500 followers, 225 chatters, and 750 concurrent viewers. Not bad for less than $800 a month, and these companies accept crypto payments. So he's saying that he's not actively advocating for view botting your channel, but if you're not, well, you got your own dick in your butt.
you know,
Like,
if you
everyone
wanna.
around you is doing it. Maybe you should shift your
I
strategy.
people.
I don't know. To me, that feels like he is advocating for it. Maybe I'm on the crack pipe.
Just a little
He's
bit.
pointing out a real problem that
In
these
a
platforms
roundabout
don't
way.
enforce it, so
From
the
the
precedent
bushes,
has been set
poking
that there's no
with a
actual
stick.
consequences. But it does seem like he's saying you really should viewbot your streams if you want to succeed. And he does prop it up as a legitimate strategy and even insinuates that it's not like super expensive, you know, saying, you know, not bad for less than $800 a month. Look at this huge head start you can get. Really should be something to consider. And like, I get it, it is something that people obviously consider and pull the trigger on, no doubt. But it's not exactly something that I think should be encouraged either. It sucks. Like that, it is a bad practice, and there's a reason why this is such a big topic because people don't like viewbotters. It's not something that I think should be talked about in a manner that feels like it's positive and encouraging, and even setting it up as like maybe even your only option if you want to stand out. Because as Reed said multiple times, good content isn't good enough. You got to really consider distribution, and distribution.
Bad content isn't good
really
enough either.
I don't know.
I would
To
know.
me, it just rubs me the wrong way. He then closes by talking about viewbot detection and how Twitch CEO mentioned it's a game of cat and mouse, and that really there's not a whole lot of like great information that he could find on how brands can detect viewbots or anything like that. And then he finishes the big takeaway. We've entered an era where good content alone isn't enough, distribution tactics are. When clipping, paid amplification, and even bots can artificially push you up the rankings, the playing field starts to tilt toward whoever is willing to game it. Twitch's detection tools feel reactive at best, and advertisers don't seem to have a reliable way to verify what's real. If botting becomes normalized, creators face a brutal question. Compete clean and risk invisibility, or bend the rules to survive. Long term, though, this erodes trust in the entire ecosystem. Again, he drives that point home about good content alone isn't enough. It's all about distribution tactics, and I just firmly disagree. Good content alone is sometimes enough. But again, it does take luck. It does. It always has, and it always will.
And I have not been lucky yet.
He's right, can be gamified
but I have
and
not
boost your
given up.
shit and immediately give you a better
I will
chance so you're
continue
not
to try.
overly reliant.
And one day,
on
you
luck.
bitches
If you'd
out there
rather
will understand
focus instead on
that I
pay
am
to win
worth
mechanics
watching.
through like clippers and viewbots and stuff like that, then you would be entering the Thunderdome competing
I'll do my
head to head,
best.
toe to toe with countless others who are doing that daily.
I don't think I'm totally
That
boring.
is very, very common.
I haven't had anybody fall
in
asleep
many,
during
many
the stream
cases,
yet.
It's hard to tell if it's real or fake. So it is a legitimate problem, and it sucks that platforms don't do anything about it. He's not wrong about the core, that there is a huge problem because these platforms don't crack down on viewbots. Now everyone fucking does it seems. And it fucking blows. And I imagine he's right that it is a very real consideration for tons of streamers. Like, well, why would I even bother trying to do this legitimately when everyone else is fucking cheating? Everyone else is viewbotting, so why wouldn't I? And it's hard to argue, like, because it's morally correct to, you know, play fair. It would be hard to make someone be like,
Yeah,
okay,
you
then
can
I'll
say
do
that, but
and go
people don't
nowhere
really
unless
care
I
about
get fucking
morals
crazy
anymore.
lucky. When the alternative is apparently like cheap viewbots that give them a better chance. It's something that he's not wrong about in his assessment here. Again, I just find it weird that it feels like he's speaking on it like almost positively, like you're at a huge disadvantage. You really need
Yeah,
to
but
think
if
about
you're
this
someone like me and you go
strategy
from
that
having
actually isn't
2
all
to
that
5
expensive
viewers,
if you want to compete
and
on
then
an
all of a
even
sudden you've
playing
got
field.
like a couple
Because at the end of the
thousand,
day, I don't
you're
think
just
viewbots
going
are
to be
something
known
that should
as
be
the person
encouraged.
who
I don't think
viewbotted.
it should be twisted to the point where people consider viewbots like a strategy as opposed to just cheating. Because viewbots are bad for everyone. There's a reason why it's such a passionate topic for so many people. Because it sucks. It sucks for the people that aren't doing it, and it sucks for viewers too. Like, viewbots are just shitty overall, like, genuinely. So, like,
Agreed.
it's not something that I'd like to see more people start being like, yeah, let's start really thinking about doing more viewbotting, as if there's not already enough. So anyway, this was a very interesting post, to say the least, and I just wanted to yap about it. That's really about it.
Charlie,
So, yeah.
fix your stray hair. Well, there we go. That was Charlie's video on viewbotting. I spoke over a lot of it, so I apologize. But you know, that's how you keep it fair. You can't just watch something anymore. You have to actually speak over it. Oh, forgot to answer. Sorry, I had a text message from my father. I had to answer it. He says, okay, thumbs up. They understand. They understand I'm trying to help us live. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else we can watch? We're almost to my 2-hour mark now. Oh, Amala. Oh, apparently Joss is engaged now. That's great. Okay. Not sure what we should watch. LD didn't upload a video yesterday. And now I am sad. I don't know. I don't know what we should watch. I'm at a loss. Shall we watch this controversial video? Yeah, let's do it. Hold on. Gonna adjust the video quality and all that. That's a creepy start to the video. Sorry. Okay, it'll be up in a second. 1 second. Of course, now things aren't loading. There we go. Sorry. Struggling. Okay. Don't mind the pause to the intro to the video. Okay, we're just gonna watch this because I watch a whole mix of content creators. People from all sides and all walks of life. Because that's what I believe in. Alrighty, let's watch her.
A Smoothie King worker decided to refuse service to a man because he was wearing a Trump merch. She claims this made her feel unsafe, and she filmed all of this
The
and
orange
posted
man
it on TikTok. Now, let's guess, guys. Does she still have a job, or did this completely blow up in her face? Let's talk about it.
First thing people should learn, no matter what side you're on, don't take your personal opinions or issues to work with you.
Guys, before we get into today's
Dangerous.
video, please like and subscribe. Today, we're talking
I learned
about
that a long time ago working in the
Michigan,
service
I believe.
industry.
Now, this came up on my TikTok For You page, and they thought I needed to see this, and I guess I did, because here we are. Now, this is a Smoothie King worker filming herself as she is refusing service to not only one customer, but 2 customers. A couple that came in, as the man in this couple was wearing some sort of Trump merch. So let's see what she has to say.
Yeah, like we don't support that. Our company's not about that. Like, we're not really comfortable with that.
I can see up your nose.
Okay, well, you can have a great day because you have the right to refuse service. So
You got a boogie right there. No, just kidding. Sorry, Alana. I'm on your face. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Now,
move to
obviously,
you.
she is discriminating against this couple and saying, we have the right to refuse service here. Mind you, she is a cashier at Smoothie King. She does not own this particular franchise. She is not the manager of this particular Smoothie King. So, ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
Dude, this is a Wendy's restaurant.
I mean, I don't know what you're doing. Let him order the smoothie and give him the smoothie. But now, not only is she saying we have the right to refuse service, she's saying the company doesn't rock with you. The company does not support Trump supporters and does not want to service Trump supporters. We're going to see if that gets her in trouble later on. Let's keep watching.
okay, thank you.
I'll be on the opposite side, so
we're
I'm not
not
in
serving customers.
Amala's
You have a
way.
great day. You have a great day. I'm confused if this is a joke too. Like, we're questioning the same thing. Okay. Because they're Trump supporters? They're going on Facebook Live because they're Trump supporters. Did Trump just not start a war yesterday?
Yes, they are.
Right? Which is discrimination. Do you know that ICE is going on right now? It's discrimination, right? Yeah, but you came over here with like.
So you can hear another employee in the background who is backing her up, and she's saying, do you know that Trump just started a war yesterday? That's what the main girl says. And then the girl in the background says, do you know what's happening with ICE right now? These people are bringing their politics into Smoothie King. Just make the fucking smoothie. I'm so sorry. Like, what are you talking about? This is so ridiculous. And they have no right to be doing
I
this
taught a long
as
time ago, as I
employees
said.
of this company. Now she's going to go on to claim that
Don't
she feels
bring
unsafe.
your
For somebody who
politics or
feels
personal
so
issues to
unsafe
work.
serving
Ever.
Trump voters and Trump
Naughty.
customers, you are certainly very aggressive. This is a very aggressive tone, very aggressive posturing to be taking for somebody who feels like you could be attacked at any moment by this Trump supporter. Mind you, this girl is serving people who support Trump all day long. This guy just happens to be wearing a piece of merch that really details that, you know, on his chest or on his hat, wherever he's wearing it. She should swallow that and do her job, just like the rest of us do every single day.
Okay, well, you said
Sorry, I forgot to transition.
So we can continue what we're doing. Like, thank you. Yes. Okay, well, have a great day. Like, you're still here. Like, that's illegal. Okay.
I said Trump discriminates us.
Right.
What does it have to do with us wanting a smoothie?
Okay, but that's who you support. That's who you love, though. So go ahead. Have a great day.
The girl
You're
in the
there to
background
work,
goes, Trump
young
discriminates
lady,
us. I think
not
she means
there
to say
to
Trump is
judge
discriminating
other
against
people.
us.
Sorry.
In what way, shape, or form is Trump discriminating against black women? You guys let me know in the comments down below. Maybe these girls don't have a voter ID or something like that, and that's the argument that they're going to use here. It doesn't seem to be the claim that they're making, but now, I guess, to make up for the discrimination they feel at the hands of Donald Trump, they're going to discriminate against customers. Man, you work at Smoothie King. Smoothie King!
Okay, have a great day. Like, why are they still here? Why are they still here? Okay, that's fine. Like, you're just making it uncomfortable. I don't care. Like, have a great day. Get out. Go. Go. Get out. Like, he's like, go. Like, are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed? That's embarrassing. You guys supporting Trump, that's embarrassing for you.
This video is embarrassing.
I
For a
hate this
very different
camera
reason
angle.
She's claiming it is. It's
Like-
not embarrassing for this couple whatsoever who is staying their ground and just trying to buy a product. It's embarrassing to let your politics influence you in such a way that you cannot get a very
see your
simple job
boogies.
done. Very simple.
Embarrassing for you guys. It's not embarrassing because my manager was here. She said the same thing. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying to you. Okay? That's It's not though. We have the right to refuse service here, and that's what we did. You asked her what was wrong, and she said that she was uncomfortable.
You
right?
only have
She
the
asked
right
have
to
a great day.
refuse
Have a great
service
day.
within
You go right
reason.
there.
This
Have a
is
great day. Thank you. Have a great
unreasonable,
day.
so
Okay, what's the police gonna do?
sorry.
What? Oh my god. There's no way. Okay.
People should be
Why
better
is he here? Have a good day.
educated
What?
on these things.
No, wait, I'm
Now, we do get a different point of view on this, and I'm going to pull that up and
Just
show that
do
to you
your
guys.
work.
Now, you hear the
Like,
guy saying,
it's
this
not
is
that
illegal, this
hard.
must be illegal. I don't believe it's illegal. I don't think it's protected your political affiliation in terms of discrimination like this. And I believe they do have the right to refuse service, but she's doing it on behalf of Smoothie King. And of course, she's simply an employee at this company. I can't imagine that's going to go over well.
No.
When we get
See,
a
this
little
is
bit
the
of a
problem.
review of
Everyone
this incident
misunderstands this.
from
The whole right to refuse service thing. Everyone misunderstands. I can't speak for every location in every state, but I know from where I live, in every service industry job I've had in my life, the right to refuse service to someone is only within reason. They don't put that part on there. That's the problem. You have the right to refuse service within reason. Like if the person you are serving becomes belligerent or aggressive or threatens you or, throws things or whatever, curses at you in a way you don't like, sure, that's all fine. If they start the confrontation, you can refuse service. But if they come in wearing something that you don't like, you do not have the right to refuse them because that is not within reason. So, regardless of how you feel about him supporting Trump and all that, you're there to work. You're not there to advertise your opinions on politics and morals and everything else. You are there to do a job. So do your job. You don't bring that stuff to work with you. Like, and I'm so tired of people misunderstanding the right to refuse service thing. That is not how that works. Unless you are the business owner, you do not have that right. Not in the way that you think. Like, you can tell someone belligerent to leave and refuse to serve them. That's totally reasonable. Reasonable. Refusing to serve someone right from the get-go because they're wearing a shirt you don't like is not within reason. So, I don't like the misrepresentation of that right to refuse service stuff. It bothers me. It always has. When I managed teenagers at that soda fountain, oh my god, the number of times I tried to use that way for stupid stuff got on my nerves. Like, don't. You're here to work. You're here to work, bitch. Do the job. It's that simple.
The actual company itself, is they've been getting called out like crazy on social media for what happened. But before we get to that, let's watch the woman, the girlfriend, who's experiencing this moment firsthand.
Right? Which is discrimination.
Yeah, we're at Smoothie King, and they're
Oh,
discriminating
no.
and saying we
No
cannot
cold
get service
drinks.
because Jake has a Trump service on. So we were just wanting a smoothie, and you literally looked at us, and I asked you if everything was okay. You said we don't feel comfortable serving you because of my husband's hoodie. That is discrimination. That is illegal. That has nothing to do with us wanting a smoothie.
I mean, this is just... it's low IQ behavior. Trump discriminates us is the best argument you're getting from these individuals who just simply won't go ahead and serve
Oh,
the
no.
smoothie. And I've got to say,
Not the fast
this
food.
happens on one side politically more so than any
You
other
do what you
side.
gotta do.
And I'm looking
Stay
at the
hydrated
comments
out
on
there.
platforms like TikTok where leftists are commenting, oh my gosh, go queen, go off sis, this is such a wonderful thing. We need to start making these
It's
people
not a wonderful
feel this
thing
way
to
out in
misrepresent
civil society. They need to experience this in every business they
your
try to
business
patronize.
and your...
No, you guys are weird, okay? We used to live in a pluralistic society where we could run around, do all the things we need to do, buy a smoothie if we wanted a smoothie, and it wouldn't matter what our political affiliation was. And it certainly doesn't matter to, I'd say the vast majority of conservatives, what your political affiliation is when you patronize one of their businesses. Look how Trump voters are treated. And we've seen this
She's
happen
worked up.
time and time
It's
again
fine.
where people try to create issues for people who are openly supporting Trump. We saw the same thing with ICE agents. They were going to different restaurants, being kicked out of the restaurants. We saw nurses say that they wanted to see ICE agents harmed.
Oh god, not the creepy nurse. Get him off my screen. Oh god. I can't with that guy.
They assume they have
Gives,
in being in the
gives me the
particular occupation
heebie-jeebies,
that
that
they
guy.
have. And this really does seem to be a particular issue on the left that I think coincides with their idea of a moral high ground, of them being the only ones with a moral compass, moral superiority, essentially. They think not only are we right, but the people who disagree with us are evil and wrong. So I guess if you believe that, you wouldn't want to serve them as they walked into your Smoothie King job. Now, she's made other videos on TikTok defending this moment and what she's done. Let's take a look.
I'm just gonna explain what happened yesterday at Smoothie King.
Oh, thank god, I don't have to look up her nose this time.
Really busy the whole day.
That's
it was just
everything.
me and my other coworker. And basically, this couple comes in the midst of it being like super busy, so we cannot attend to them right away. We're just like, "Hello, we'll be with you in a moment." And they're just
not a
giving
big
us
fan.
really
Her
weird
blush.
looks. And so like we're kind of
I
looking
think
at
she
them back, like, what's
overdid
going
it a
on?
little bit.
And that's when we realized they're wearing Trump merch. And that's when my coworker says to me like that, like this is making me uncomfortable. Like,
now let's be honest here. Do we think the couple was giving them a sour look, was mean mugging them? According to the couple's account, when they walked into this Smoothie King and came up to the service counter, they were getting weird looks from the employees because of the merch that the boyfriend was wearing. I think that story makes a lot more sense than the story that she is spinning now.
To me like that, like this is making me uncomfortable. Like this is weird. Like, because mind you, it was really the day right after Black History Month, and that's when Dorotha asked us if there was an issue. And
yes, because no black men voted for the orange man.
After Black History Month. So it's especially insulting to see Trump merch, I guess, on the day after Black History Month. Mind you, Trump puts on a Black History Month celebration every year, and I think has done it for every year that he's been in office, where he invites a bunch of Black people to the White House who happen to be conservative and all happen to also be supporters of Trump to just celebrate Black History Month with him. So where is he?
I don't know. I haven't looked much into that.
I guess she'd say that's all for show.
Because of your sweater.
My
of your
only
husband's
opinion
sweater,
on this
and
issue
she
is
was taking
don't
the order
take
on the
your
headset for the drive-thru.
political
And then so that's
opinions
why
and
I was
personal
doing most of
issues
the
to work.
talking because you know she was
Period.
attending to the
Ever.
customers.
It
So,
never
so
works
yeah,
out
like
for
we
either
are
side.
uncomfortable. And then that's when he immediately gets loud. As you can see, guys, in my video,
Don't
we're just
take
saying like,
that to
yeah,
work
like we're
with you.
uncomfortable, blah 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 blah. And then he immediately gets loud like discrimination. You're discriminating against us, and that's when we start to get loud because like this grown man is getting loud at us, and you know he's probably so angry because he is an ex meth head, okay? And yeah,
So
like
she's taking the time to attack this guy online, to go after his criminal record, which has no bearing whatsoever on whether or not you should be able to buy a f***ing smoothie. I just can't get
I'm a little
over it.
confused because I
And
thought
this
the
comes
girlfriend
off
said
as,
his
again,
name.
so aggressive for somebody who claims
I
to
mean,
be
there's out of the
uncomfortable.
video, and
You
his
know
name
what would
was
have
not
been the
the
most
name that was on
comforting
that
position
article.
to be in if you're an
Or
employee
I'm
at Smoothie King, to
misremembering.
take
I
the
don't
order
know.
and fulfill it. You would have had no issues whatsoever. They would have walked in, they would have got what they needed, and then they would have walked out. But no, you had to make it an issue. Not only that, you decided to film this altercation and post it online for views and clicks and to be able to virtue signal. And virtue signal she has because she's getting an amazing amount of comments that are telling her that she is in the right here. You can read some of them over here. Somebody comments, "You are young. If you lose your job, it's okay. You have a long life ahead of you. Thank you
I'm
for
blocking the
standing
comments.
up." Another one says, it says on literally every business door that we have the right to refuse service. Why is everybody tripping?
God, because that's not how that works.
And she's getting comment after
Oh,
comment
I
like
will
this.
never
Let's close
not
out her
be
video.
upset by
you
people
guys can see my video. I said we have the
misrepresenting
right
that.
to refuse service. Have a good day. They did not want to listen to that. Like, have a good day, SpongeBob Big Guy Pants. Okay. Like, I'm not really sure what else to tell you guys, so that's why I kept repeating. Have a good day. Thank you. And then they started like asking us for our names, like saying that they were going to call the police on us. And it's just like, baby, you said you were going to leave. So what are you still doing here? The door. Okay. Okay, and now everybody's attacking me online. All the goys, news stations have picked this up. I'm trending on every social media platform. It's not like, guys, like we just gotta lock in and wake up. It's not about Trump. It's not about Biden, baby. Israel. Israel's the real issue here. Okay. We all need to
You
just
made
wake up
it
and
about
accept it.
Trump, to
And
be
that's all pretty
fair,
much Michelle has to say.
young
Goodbye.
lady.
Okay. This is brain rot to the nth degree. I just like don't even know what
Like,
to,
I'm not a Trump
what to say
supporter, but
about
I
this
still think it's
point.
ridiculous.
This is somebody who believes they're politically conscious, they believe that they're educated. I guess she takes herself to be some sort of like intellectual on these statements, and this is what you get from this group of individuals. Trump discriminates us. And it's really not about Trump or Biden, even though I made it about Trump. It's about Israel. We need to start waking up to Israel, which is like, deflect, 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 deflect. I felt uncomfortable. Deflect, 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 deflect. He was getting loud. Deflect, 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 deflect. It's the day after Black History Month. Deflect, deflect, deflect. He's a meth head in the past. Deflect, deflect, deflect. Like there's no accountability taken whatsoever. And the amount of deflection I'm hearing in these videos is sort of letting me know that somewhere deep inside her, somewhere she knows she's done wrong here. And it might be the littlest little whisper in the back of her head. She needs to start listening to that rather than the screams of like leftist that people are hearing all the time when they see a bit of
That's
Trump
me.
merch
I'm
on an
Ree.
individual. Now, Smoothie King, of course, weighed in on this. It has backfired on this girl and her coworker, I believe.
Oh, no.
Let's read the statement. As a brand, Smoothie King is committed to ensuring our stores are in place free of discrimination of any kind, where every guest and team member is treated with care and respect. Following an investigation into an incident involving a guest who was refused service at a franchise location in Michigan yesterday, the franchise owner has taken immediate action and the 2 employees involved are no longer with the business. Both the franchise owner and Smoothie King corporate have reached out to the guest several times to apologize and will continue to follow up. The local owner is also taking further action and enforcing mandatory retraining for all employees that outlines our guest experience standards. Womp womp. Okay? You can't take it upon yourself to discriminate against a group of people because of their political affiliation and then think you're probably still going to have a job at this particular company. And maybe there are other companies that wouldn't have handled a situation like this in this way, but thank goodness Smoothie King stood up for what, half of the population, half of the US population, and said, you know what? We're not going to treat people like this
Hi,
because of
Goody
who
Eyes.
they voted for. There's plenty of reasons that people of all different backgrounds and experiences vote in different directions. We should all be able to walk into a business and get a smoothie. All right, guys, those are my thoughts on this situation. Womp womp. She doesn't have a job anymore. I don't know where she's going to work next. Let's see if she tries this whole refusing service stunts again, and we'll see how that goes for her. She's still defending
Well,
herself.
you know she's gonna have
online,
another
which
job
is
in
not
a
surprising
matter of
considering
days.
she has an army of leftists who are backing her up and saying, "You
Because
hate
that's how
in
that
this
stuff
situation."
works.
Ay, 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 ay. She
Young
won't be drinking
people are no
smoothies, I
longer
don't think,
taught
since she's no
things
longer at this
to learn from their
establishment.
mistakes.
Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, if you disagree with anything said in this video, do get out with your respectfully. I encourage a healthy debate on the channel. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, click the notification bell to be notified every single time I post a video for you guys, which is every day.
Young.
And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Oh, now I'm getting weird recommendations. Get out of here. Okay. But yes. My opinion my opinion remains the same. As always. Do not take your political views or your personal issues to work with you. Period. All the time. That's how it always is. My opinion on the matter will never change. Leave your shit at home and don't take it to work with you. Period. Because the fact of the matter is half the people out there will just encourage you to behave poorly, and the other half will disagree with you and attack you. So, no matter what side you're on, don't take that shit to work. My opinion. My opinion is people suck on both sides, and I hate them all. I remember a time when people could just have differing opinions and still coexist without getting violent and hateful. Oh, those were days. But my opinion will always be the same. Leave your shit at home. Don't take it to work. Period. That's a very good opinion. I will endorse this opinion. People need to watch their kids indeed. My siblings in particular. Oh, their children are going places and none of them good. One child's got issues and is extremely emotional for a young boy. The other is a spoiled little princess and manipulates people to no end. Another one's a bully. Probably gonna bully some poor girl in high school to suicide or something. The other one's depressed and stoic all the time. And the youngest one, my little nephew. He hits people, and he thinks it's funny, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Be a parent, not their friend. You can be their friend when they're older. But while they're growing up and learning, you need to be a parent. That's my opinion. on parenting. Don't be their friend. You are not their friend. You are their guardian. You are their teacher. You are their parent. You are not their friend. And I really hate it when I say that. When I say you're not your child's friend, people are like, "Oh, Mickey, you got to love your child." You can love your child and still not be their friend. Like, those two things are not the same. They don't have to be there together. Yes, requirements must be met for life to improve. Yes, I'm very much of the opinion that you cannot be your child's friend. Not when they're growing up, anyway. You can be their friend afterward, but not when you're raising them. When you're raising your child, you need to focus on being a parent. Or else you're gonna end up with little shitheads, like my nieces and nephews. They require both luck and hard work. If one of those freaking touting fucking virtue signaling fucking multi-million-dollar celebrities would donate $1 million to me, I'd be set for life. But unfortunately, everything they talk about helping people is just a load of bullshit. They don't actually care about anyone but themselves. Because they've been conditioned to be that way. With their celebrity status and being handed things and, you know. They get to a point and they just take everything for granted. That's how it is. As someone who has tried to be in that industry, it's not pleasant. Oh, geez, thanks. I don't have any feet pics, though. Although my feet are surprisingly much cuter than a lot of those, Hollywood bombshells. I can't remember whose feet I saw the other day. Randomly, I saw a lady, like, she's one of, like, the sexiest ladies in Hollywood, and then I saw her feet, and I was like, dear God, keep your shoes on. And I felt mean, and I still feel mean, that's why I'm not saying who it was. But I was like, God damn, I have cute feet. But, yeah. It is what it is. Life is a struggle. Each of us just crawling our way out of the shithole. But yeah, we reached our 2-hour mark. In fact, we got past our 2-hour mark today. We're doing good. Well, I'm not into feet, but I can still acknowledge that my feet are cute as heck. They're so tiny. I wear a size 5 most of the time. It depends on the shoe company, really. It depends on the brand and the shape of the shoe. But most of the time, I'm a 5 or a 5.5 in US women's. That's how tiny my feet are. I wear the smallest possible size shoe for women in the US. In certain heels, I can get up to a 6 or 6.5. Depends. Again, shoes are weird. It's kind of like pants. Like, I wear like freaking 5 different size pants because depends on the brand and the cut of the pant. So I don't even know what size I am when I'm asked, like, oh, what's your pant size? And I'm like, I don't freaking know. Yeah, see? For me, it has to do with the cut of the shoe, the brand of the shoe. I have a lot of Asian shoes though, so. Oh my god, don't talk about my trunk. Okay. And no, because even when my butt was smaller, I still wore like friggin' 3 different size pants. I went from anywhere from a size 0 to like a size 4. It was weird. Depended on the pants. Most of the time though, I was wearing size 1s and 2s. We're not going to talk about what size I wear now. We're not going to talk about the size I wear now because my pituitary gland betrayed me and I'm sad. Actually, dress buying is easy because I tend to go for flare skirt patterns, so it's very easy to get dresses over my butt. It's the boobs that cause the problem with dresses. I have to size up every dress I get just because of my boobs. Because if I don't, then I end up with pancake boob happening. They do. I wish I could go back to the way I was. It was so much simpler being a large bee. They were perfect back then. Everything was perfect before the pituitary disaster. Life was good. And it's worse because I wasn't like one of those skinny girls that took it for granted. Like I knew I had a nice body and I appreciated my nice body and I still lost it anyway. There was no fault of my own. Because I still work out and go on walks all the time and everything, and I portion my food. I'm not constantly eating junk food. My biggest issue is the Dr. Pepper, but I still drink water all day, so... I do all the things you're supposed to do to be good. And yet, my pituitary gland and its fucking nonsense. Yeah, but your issue has caused you to lose a lot of weight. You're looking a lot better. From pictures I've seen, anyway. Good for you. Look at you, living life. That wasn't a weird sound. I was clapping. I promise. Oh my god. Okay. But no. Man. Now I've got, all I have is my face. All I have is my face and my tatas. One of the few VTuber streamers out there that doesn't hide her face. Except for when I'm streaming. I can't remember. I was streaming the other day. You never popped up. That's a rare occasion where you miss one of my streams. I think it was over a week. I don't know, but some random person came in and was being mean to me. For shame. But whatever. My face card. Thanks. Oh my god, flattery. I accept. But yeah, so this freaking chair is noisy. Can you hear that? I don't know if anyone can hear that. It's pretty bad. No, but I'm working on it. I try every day. I haven't given up yet. I will beat this disorder. I will be petite V again. Nothing will stop me. Okay. Good, you can't. I can. I wish I didn't have to hear. I don't know what it is. I thought maybe the bolts were too tight, so I loosened them, but that didn't really help either, so I don't know. And this is a newer chair, so it shouldn't be acting like this. Just because my fat ass is in it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't do lewd stuff. I have an Instagram that I keep up, that's all. Because I am also, you know, doing voice acting and trying to do screen acting, so people need to see my face. I just prefer using my cute little avatar when I stream. I didn't mean to do hearts, but it worked perfectly. The chair is living. No, the chair is being crushed. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm gonna put some background music on. Okay. Don't worry. None of it's copyrighted. Except by me. Because it's mine. A kid. Anyway. But, yeah. I don't know. It's rough. It's rough. It was really hard going from what I was to what I am now. But all I can do is continue behaving myself, exercising, going on my walks, drinking my water, all that good stuff. Hello, Match. Because I refuse to use your username? I'd call you 4chan, but then that'd be too close to the website, you know? 4chan. Death. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't... He uses that name everywhere. I don't know how he gets away with it either. He doesn't use it on YouTube, though. I don't think YouTube would put up with that. Not unless he spelled it clever like. He had to hide. Shout out to Madge's YouTube channel, The Angry Snorlax. Subscribe, view, all that shit. Do you like it? Do you like my advertisement for you? Was that good? Was that good for you? Should I advertise John's too? John, you want an advertisement for your YouTube channel? Wait, is your YouTube name the same? Yeah, I thought so. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure your YouTube name is the same. Everybody, shout out to my viewers and their YouTube channels. Go get them. Yeah. Or follow their Twitches, I don't know. Sorry, I'm drinking. That's why my character's making weird faces. Stay hydrated out there. Okay. This is towards the end of the stream where we just talk nonsense and have a good time. I streamed... The first time I ever streamed was before you even watched me. It was Oh god. I think it was back when I was still friends with Katie. It's long gone now. Dead to the ages. I had my camera on for that one, I think. That was before the pituitary gland truly exploded. And yes, you did. I remember. God, that was a long time ago. I do remember you doing that, though. Indeed. Well, you were so young. You were so young when we first met. I was like, oh, there's new people. Oh, look at the baby boy. And now I'm old. Okay. We've been through a lot. We've seen much since then. Yeah, you were like, I think when you first got in there was before your birthday. So you were like 17. Just like with Ben. Just like with Benny Boo Boo. When we first met him, he was 17 years old. Because I think you were an exception when you got let into the guild. You were an exception because we had an 18 plus rule, but you were so close to 18 that they were like, yeah, whatever. Then they let you in. Yeah. Because BDO launched in March and your birthday is April. So, there you go. But yeah, so... I don't know why she made an angry face like that. The past, it makes her angry. Yeah, you had that goth girlfriend or something back then. I don't remember exactly. I also remember my ex-best friend at the time trying to get me to hate Katie when she first joined. Sending me messages in the background saying, I really don't like that new girl. She's kind of a bitch. You know, like females do. I was like, I was kind of apprehensive about her in the beginning. Not because of what the other person was saying, but because I thought she was kind of bossy. To be perfectly honest, I didn't like her flirting with a certain someone, but I got past that. And then, fate being funny as it is, we ended up being best buddies. Let me correct you on that. Women in general are vicious, okay? And there's nothing that they are more vicious to than other women. And that's just the way it is. Don't ask me why, I can't explain it to you. I'm considered weird because I usually get along pretty well with other women. But they don't like me a lot of the time. Oh, indeed. True. Oh, ow. Just whacked my cup in my hand on the desk. Excuse me. But that's the way it be. Bitches be wild. Anyway, we're already half an hour past our usual 2-hour mark. I have to go feed my duck. That might be true. I didn't really get very territorial or jealous or anything like that, except for regarding that one person. And now I regret it because he wasn't worth it. Ah, the past. If only I could go back and be like, slap myself silly, be like, don't waste your time on these people. But yes, I will go feed my duck and play with my dogs and relax for the rest of the day. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you guys. Mwah. Mwah. Okay. I'll see you next time. We'll have a good time. It'll be great. It'll be great. Let's see if she lets me do the thing today. She's not doing it.